back to Burning Man 2001. This year, 30,000 people have come to party in this northern Nevadan wasteland. Now, the daytime sizzles, but the nights are really hot. This is Burning Man nightlife.
It might as well be a million miles from civilization, a temporary city in the middle of the desert. Fire keeps the parties going all night long. Some parties are literally rolling raves, stopping only to pick up a stranger. It grows every second.
And Black Rock City is reborn in flame, an all-night party where anything goes.
And anything means everything. Follow a distant drumbeat and you may find yourself somewhere like this. People who come here to capture Burning Man on film and video can't believe their eyes. It's like nothing else in the world. That's why the people who come here will do anything to get to the middle of nowhere. Like Molly, for example. She rode her bike here from Boston to Nevada.
The original idea was to visit a bunch of people across the country, but really we ended up seeing the entire country, and it was more of a learning experience than I ever could have thought.
They say it's much more than just naked people dancing in the desert. Yes, there's plenty of that, but that won't bring you 3,000 miles on your bike.
Yeah!
People come here to experience the interaction with each other. It's kind of interaction that just doesn't happen within the walls of everyday life.
It's like being a child again. Yeah. It's so cool. It's Halloween, a week's worth of Halloween. You see it on TV, it looks like a bunch of people dancing around a fire. What you don't see is the incredible goodwill that everyone has toward each other.
That being said, most people at Burning Man will admit that this kind of world would never fly if it happened every day.
No, you wouldn't appreciate it as much. Maybe you would appreciate then the work and the organized culture, society and the noise. I don't know, I mean, yeah, I do think you do appreciate this a lot more because of the fact that life is so vastly different.
Walk away from the fire dance and the party becomes vastly different. Does this remind you of something you saw in the 80s? How about Mad Max? They've actually recreated the Thunderdome from the 1985 Mel Gibson classic. The dome is crawling with screaming fans as they watch their friends become bitter enemies. Strapped to the dome, club in hand, ready to fight. Beyond Thunderdome lies the domain of a man who calls himself Dr. Megavolt. Akin to Dr. Frankenstein, Megavolt's madness lies in something called a Tesla coil. It's a device that shoots a 15-kilowatt burst of electricity into the night sky. And that's not an easy task when you're miles from the next wall socket. Megavolt started trucking his generator here back in 1998. Now he is a staple of Burning Man nightlife. One of the brightest images you walk away with.
It is definitely a party that never stops, but it can also be dangerous. We're talking dust storms and searing heat. How to survive in this no man's land when Burning Man 2001 continues.